All right. Um, Technical difficulties. I've never had this happen before, believe it or not. I had a huge delay, and it might have been because I changed my settings without testing them properly in the past, and now I'm just now realizing that I'm not quite where I need to be in terms of performance. I should have left the settings where they were. I thought I improved them. I think I made them worse. So I'm going to go back, take a look, see what the hell I'm doing. I'm kind of checking Twitch right now, seeing if everything's running smooth. It's kind of hard for me to tell. It's like I just want to make sure it's not super delayed. Um, it looks like everything's excellent. It's saying it's excellent. I trust that it's excellent. Um, Next time, I think what I'm going to do, because I kind of felt bad because some people joined and I didn't realize there was such a delay. I will go into chat itself and say hello just to make sure. Uh, Probably help make sure everything's in sync because it was not synced at all, and I think it's because it was lagging, and I think it was on my end, not my internet per se. I think it was the encoding I was using was creating a huge lag that would eventually delay the stream more and more as I streamed. It sucks. I can't believe I did that. I should not have changed what I did, but I did because I thought it was necessary. I was wrong. Um, it looks good on the OBS end. It's giving me that high CPU usage warning more now, but this was the old settings I used to use, and I had never had really any problems. I thought I had improved things by changing the settings because I'm using different equipment and whatever. I'm stupid. I know. I'm sorry. It says it's dropping frames now, which is weird. But if as long as the stream isn't delayed like it was before, I can live with that. Um, what I'm gonna do, jump into MSC, load the game real quick, and double check Twitch and see what the latency is. A little bit of latency ain't bad, but not 10 minutes worth of latency. That's acceptable. I'm looking at it right now. It's looking pretty good. It looks like the standard delay I'm used to seeing, which is what I want to see. Yeah. I will check back in about 30 minutes to make sure things are going right. Twitch says things are running better. OBS seems to think so for the most part too. I think so as well. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, let me close this out and we'll get back into the game. I am so sorry for everybody. Let me pop out my. I should be looking at my activity feed too. Totally didn't think about it. But I see I've got a new follow, which I appreciate greatly. I can't believe I did the things that I just did. But all right. We will check back in. As it's saying it's dropping frames, but I think that's a good thing. It wasn't dropping frames before, and I think that's what was messing things up. I think it was. I don't know. I think it was the encoding, because that's really the only thing I changed. And I might have played with other settings, but I've kind of played with other settings and went back to the old encoding I used. So hopefully. It's making me nervous. Okay. Oh, sweet. Where my Gran Turismo fans at? Alright, so we're gonna go back home, get some rest, and then we'll go out and do some laps. I think while the car's warming up the next in-game day, well, it shouldn't have to warm up much, but, well, before we go out and do some laps, I'm gonna check the stream again to make sure things are running like they're supposed to. They should be. Like I said, a little latency is fine. What was going on last stream, I don't know. Like I said, I've never had that kind of an issue before. I know my stream quality ain't the greatest, but I've never had a delay like that. That was weird. But like I said, probably the settings I've changed, you know? Probably wasn't doing me any favors. I'm terribly sorry. But we'll be back on track here. Seatbelt on. Let me grab my controller. I put it down. I put it down. That's embarrassing. And the guy's like, you speak. I'm like, I am. I was like, oh shit, you know, I'm starting to come to the slow realization that my stream's fucked up. No. Ah, it sucks, man. Some of the best interaction I've gotten so far, and it's delayed. Ah, I feel so bad. I hope it's not doing it again. If it's doing it again, I don't know what to do, really. I mean, something must have happened with OBS. I don't know. It shouldn't do it. It shouldn't do it now. I've lowered settings and I used the old encoding, so it should run fine. It should be fine. But we'll see. I feel so stupid. The poor guy, exploding mobs, but guy never answered my questions. Ah, man. I guess from now on, no, unless the stream's running fine when I go check it. Why do I do things that I do? Poopy stream. And the whole thing is, I could have fixed this last stream. I could have discovered this problem last stream if I had just checked to make sure everything was running right on the Twitch side of things. But I thought, just changing the encoding, that wouldn't hurt anything, would it now? Wrong. Wrong. Oh, man.
Welcome to my pharmacy. Drugs and pills as far as you can see. I enjoy your company. Just make sure you buy something from me. Please don't loiter or lean on the wall, drinking coffee and having a ball. Cause you damn kids always still stuff on the floor, and you don't clean it up, and you stupid ass. Oh, don't you know that I used to know karate? I'll punch you in the pee-pee, or I can just call the cops. I like to look at hot girls, especially cuties, boy, they rock my world. Dirty man is how I'm known. Yes, I like that schoolgirl uniform. I usually mirror in the corner of store to see some boobies and even some more. Oh, hey, a booby girl, I dropped something on the floor. Hey, could you bend over and pick it up? Don't you know my security carry for me, so I can rewind it and talk to my heart's content.
Alivieskan UFO-kontaktihenkilöiden yhteistyöryhmä on perustanut viimein yhdistyksen. Oletko tullut UFOjen sieppaamaksi? Tai nähnyt UFOista pelottavia unia? Olipa kokemuksesi millainen tahansa, voit Alivieskan UFO-kontaktit ryn kautta jakaa kokemuksia kaltaistesi kanssa. Ota yhteyttä meihin soittamalla numeroon 245-283 tai lähettämällä yhteystietosi meille postitse osoitteeseen Alivieskan UFO-kontaktit ry, toimittajankuja 4 92500 Alivieska.
Alright. I guess we can unload. Hopefully the stream's running alright. Now I'm nervous. Not nervous, but now I'm just kind of anxious. It's just like, well, shit. Oh fuck. Alright, we can take a lot of these out because we don't need this much beer in the car. Weighing me down, man. Weighing me down. Weighing me down. Let's see, and we can grab this. Put this fucking anywhere. I don't care. Whatever. Whatever. I don't have a drinking problem. That is not... No, there is no such thing as a drinking problem. Actually, there is. The only drinking problem you can ever have is not drinking enough. I speak truths. I speak facts only. Need at least 2 cases of beer in the car at all times. Open the shopping bag. Open. Open. Why is this being difficult? What is this? What the hell? Put cigs in garage. Put in garage. What is going on? Whoa. Whoa. We need plenty of... Wow. Okay. We need food. We need to make sure we have plenty of food in the car at all times. And then we can just put the rest in the van. The van, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna check. Kind of check the stream here. Let me just open Stream Manager. Stream Manager? Yeah, that's what we want. We want the Stream Manager. How far behind is it? Hopefully not by much. I hope. I really hope. Oh, dude, that's good. Okay. I'll kind of monitor it here. I gotta do something real quick. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm back. Hold on. Let me get the hell out of here. Dude, it's fucking running great. Holy crap, I think I fixed the stream. Holy crap. I did something right for once. There isn't a huge delay. There is a delay, but it's not like fucking 20 minutes. Oh. It was such a simple fix, too. And I could have fixed it a long time ago. Damn, I suck. Alright. That's good. That's great. I'm so freaking happy now. And I feel so bad. I had my chat had like the most interaction I have ever seen, and it was delayed, so everybody thought I wasn't talking to them. Man, that sucks. I did get a follow though. Someone did follow me though, so that's a half dub, a V. But that's half of a W is a V. It takes two V's to make a W. You see what I did there? No. Okay, I'll shut up. I'm so happy. Well, could be worse. Could be worse. Man, I suck. I swear. Nothing ever goes right. But let me before I forget, let me do a couple things, and then we'll take the Satsuma out and run some laps like I was going to the last stream. Thankfully, I didn't get that far, and I realized something was wrong. Where? Okay, I was worried. I was like, where did my lottery ticket go? The one time I lose the lottery ticket is going to be the one time I actually go and win something. I guarantee it. So we're going to keep that right there. Yeah. Gotta burn this. What am I doing? Right here. Right here. Right here. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, I was going to put the fire extinguisher in. I have the holder. It's somewhere in this mess of a van. I don't know where. Somewhere. I might have lost it. Maybe when I collided with that car because I wasn't looking before pulling out into the highway, it fell out. Oh boy. Unless I took it out. Where did I put it? Where are you? Is it here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did I do with it? Oh no. I kinda need it. I kinda need it. Where did it... Is it... It's gotta be in the van. It's gotta be in the van somewhere. Where is it though? Might have fell out at Fleetery's. I think we'll go over to his place real quick. I think it may have fell out there. I don't know. Shit. It's not. It can't be under that. The couch would be like kind of floating. It's got to be at Fleetery's or something. I might have lost it there. Shit. Or is it over here? Where? What the hell did I do? Why does everything go wrong? If it ain't the stream, it's something in game. Damn it. Okay. It's not here. It isn't here. Why? Why does God forsake me? I need it to participate in the rally. It's a requirement to have the holder, so it won't. I can't just have the extinguisher in the car. I'm fairly certain. How's the oil? Good. Now, the moment of truth, I replaced the water pump. That should end my coolant leak troubles. So let's grab the trusty old bottle of coolant. Okay, it has not solved my problem. I don't know what else would be causing my coolant leak. It's got a new head gasket. I don't know. I don't know. It's a bunch of crap. Okay, well, that's fine. It don't matter. Oh, thank you. Thanks for nothing. Make sure that's on tight. What else could leak coolant? Well, what else could do this to me? I replaced the radiator, obviously. I don't know. I literally do not know. Well, shite. Okay. Can't listen to that song. That one will get me in trouble. So, let's see. Let it warm up a little bit. Gotta go check the mail real quick. I thought I had taken it out at some point, though, as well. I don't know. What I'm worried about is it may have fell out. If it's not at Fleetery's, it may have fallen out one of the times I rolled the van. Because I've rolled the van a lot, and one of the last times I rolled it, it may have came flying out. Because the only way to roll the van back over is to basically, like, glitch it. And when it does that, like, it kind of, well, it does, like, a sick barrel roll. And, it causes problems. Stuff flies out of the van when it does that, and I tend to have stuff in the van. Well, we're going to go for a little ride. We're going to see how fast this thing can go. And then we're going to figure out what to do after that. We'll see what happens. Probably die. Crash and burn and die. Why is my... Okay, I was going to say, why is my car running rich? It should be running at 14.6. You know it's a good ride when you got beer bottles clinking around. sick drift. All right. Still kind of overheating a little bit. Temp's rising, but we'll put it to a better test later. Once we figure out where all the cops are, we'll really put her to the test. There's really only a couple places where they... What are you doing? What are you doing? Get off the road, man. Damn. I'm gonna check Fleeteries real quick. It may have fell out there. I think I opened it. One of the times I bought parts, I think I opened the door and it may have slid out of there, but it might be where I've crashed or rolled the van. It sucks, but it's the way it is sometimes, man. Nah, I don't see it. It should be on the floor here. I don't remember taking it out for anything. I don't remember. It ain't here. It just isn't here. Man. Alright, well, shit. I mean... It may have fell out when I didn't collide with the car very hard, but you never know. It's worth checking out. I'm right here anyway. It should be out on a road or something. I'm gonna check right here real quick. It probably isn't here. I collided with the car about right here, and could have fell out. It should have fallen out on this side. I don't see it. Alright, well, we'll check other places. It's not important. I'm not going to be participating in the rally very soon. I don't know. That kind of sucks. I probably shouldn't have left it in the van like I did, but I did. And I'll probably pay for it because of it. But let's get this show on the road. We're gonna see what this thing can do. We're gonna drop the clutch here. It don't want to do a burnout. I tried to drop the clutch to do a burnout. It didn't work. It don't want to do a burnout. Kind of disappointing, but oh well. gonna put her through her paces here. We're gonna run her hard. Man, every time I hear that train, it strikes fear in me, man. Okay, I think I could probably... I think the only reason why the temp's rising is because it's running rich. You know, if it's running rich, it makes the engine... It starts to run warmer, and it's kind of like a vicious cycle, so you gotta basically find an air-fuel ratio that will work. I know cops might be up ahead here, so we're going to kind of make sure. We're going to see where they're at, and then we'll figure out where we can really open her up. I'm going to get stuck behind this truck anyway. Yay. Okay, no cops here, so we can drop her down a gear and floor it. I don't think I can pass this guy. I can't see around him, man. I can't see. I can't see. I'm not going to be able to pass him here, I don't think. Yes, I am. Perfect opportunity.
Ota yhteyttä meihin soittamalla numeroon 245-258-3 tai lähettämällä yhteystietosi meille postitse osoitteeseen Alivieskan kokontaktit ry Toistankuja 4 92500 Alivieska.
Kind of hope the cops are here actually, because this is one of the places where I crashed in the van, and it might have... The fire extinguisher holder might be here. Having the cops here will give me every good reason to stop and take a look. I don't think so. Alright, we're gonna open her up again. Might be more cops up here soon, so I'm gonna kind of back her off. Once we figure out where they're at, we can go crazy. But I'm afraid of getting a hefty speeding ticket. We'll run a couple laps, and then we'll kind of look for that fire extinguisher holder. It's got to be somewhere. I don't know. Can't believe I lost it. There's always something, man. Always something in this game. I think they should be here, but maybe they're up ahead a little further. I don't remember. Somewhere around here, I do believe. Sometimes they don't spawn at all, which is even better. But, well, take it easy. Gotta make sure. Don't want to get busted. I think we're home free, man. We are home free. What are you doing? Why are you standing on the road like that, man? That scared me. I thought it was like a cop. I was like, oh, fuck. They spawn in. Oh, shit. That was... I wouldn't recommend doing this at night. I've done this sort of thing, running laps on the highway, and I've hit a moose doing like 160 km, and yeah, it's not great. It's not a fun experience. I don't want to spin, but it's kind of scary on stock suspension, man. Just gonna run her hard and see what she does. That's the purpose of this. If this doesn't kill it, I don't know what will. Get top speed when we hit the rev limiter. Whoa! They wrecked. Okay. Now we wrapped that speedometer pretty good. I think that's good. I think that we don't need to do that anymore. We hit rev limiter and she started running really rich there. We could definitely tune it to run even better, man. She's got power. We're gonna come back around and check out that accident too. Might as well. I'm gonna check out where the fuck my fucking fire extinguisher holder is at. I don't know where it went. Goodness gracious. It's a little too tight to be going this fast. somewhere around here. I think I see it. There's no way. I think I see it. Dude. Some problems solve themselves. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Appreciate the car stop sliding. Grab it. What's going on? Oh, I'm in tool mode. Duh. Come on. Fucking stupid. Why is this thing sliding? It's a slidey boy. Hell yeah, brother. I'm tempted to... we should tune it. Yeah, we should tune it. We're out here. It's gonna be a while before it needs to be re-inspected. Shouldn't be too hard to tune it. Yeah, let's just do it, man. See how well we can get this. Ideally, we need to be able to get this thing running so that it can, we need to get it running so that it doesn't start getting too hot. If we can play with the air-fuel mixture and maybe advance the timing, might get a little something out of this thing, man. I think up to make it run lean. Running rich gives it more torque at the low end. Running lean, I think, gives it a little more at the top end. Not entirely sure. Okay, we bumped it up pretty good. Let's see where it's at right now. We'll try that. And we will advance the timing. If this could just stop sliding. For like, you know what? Here. Better yet, this isn't the ideal place to be fucking with it anyway. We'll put this in. We'll go into town and park somewhere where this thing won't slide everywhere. Why is this so much louder than everything else? Why? I didn't even make it. I didn't even play with the volume on this track. It's just naturally obnoxiously loud. What was that? For the rally race, I think it's best to have it run leaner. More power at the top end is nice. As long as you keep the RPMs up, that's fine. You know? And I'm going to have a shorter gearing on the car anyway for the rally racing. So I'd like to have the power up top close to redline. I don't need low end torque. Alright, let me look up what direction I need to go to advance. Making sure the recording's still going. Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to look up a guide real quick. I just want to make sure. I don't want to play with it too much. I have 71 hours into this game in the past 2 weeks. God damn, dude. Advanced timing, hot blast, no. How to commit fraud. Or rather, let's do this. Hold on. Tuning. I'm not gonna play with the valves. I don't feel like fucking with that. And I'm not paying Tamo to, or not. Tamo doesn't do it. I'm not paying Flittery to tune this car to the max. I don't know. Why is taking so long? The Chad no filter stock car. I don't know if this is. I don't think this shows on the stream, but some of the guides to this game are just. They're perfect. I'm trying to find. I'm pretty sure it's up to advanced and down to retard the timing, but I don't know, and I don't want to fuck with it. Why is this just videos? Fuck me, Freddy. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? I just want... hold on. Distributor. Problems, fixes. Come on. This is taking too goddamn long. Distributor adjustment, timing. Okay, scroll down to loosen the screw at the base of the distributor all the way until it visibly stops unscrewing. Scroll up 25 times to tighten it and adjust the time. I just want to know which way is advanced and retard, okay? Okay. Cheeky bricky. This didn't do me any good. Useless! All of you. Shit, why am I looking at this? I could just fucking Google it. Come on. Alright, I'm sorry guys. This is... I guess I could have intermissioned this, but well, you get to listen to some cool tunes. Come on. What is this? Why is everything just... Come on. I'm having technical difficulties not related to the stream now. This is great. I'm glad. It's great. I can't fucking do anything. Guess I could shut the car off, but I'm about to figure out what I want to do. Advanced tuning. Advanced darkness. Dude, fuck off. God damn, this shit's getting on my nerves. Okay. What is this? Distributor, blah blah blah. Use the scroll wheel in hand mode. Rotating distributor clockwise, scrolling down, advances timing. That's what I thought. So scrolling down. Yes, yes, yes. I'm a genius. Oh. You. What? It shouldn't shut off, but I guess it can. Whatever, it doesn't matter. That shouldn't have happened. She chirping. She chirping. She chirping. She's still chirping. You should be able to do this while the car's running, I'm fairly certain, but whatever. Oh, okay, that's not helping me. That's not helping me at all. No chirping, right? Good. Good. Advanced. Advanced. I'm gonna double check on the air fuel mixture. What the fuck? What the fuck? See, 13.1 is generally the best agreed value for absolute performance. Absolute performance! As it will provide better low-end torque and flatten out the performance curve without lowering high-end torque too much. Anywhere between 14 and 14.5 is best for general driving. The performance difference is noticeable, but the car will consume less fuel and parts may last longer. Any higher than 14.8 will reduce performance, although an AFR 16 may be considered most economical. Okay, so yeah, I guess leaning it out isn't gonna help me too much, so we'll drop it down just a bit. Drop it one more. Actually, I might have dropped it too much. Here, hold on. Okay, one more. Go up one. I want it to be reliable, but, yeah, I want it to be reliable and last a while, but I want it to perform great. Alright, we're going to run it like that for a little bit. I think the lowest I'll run is 14. Okay, it can be better than that. We can drop it one more. Can't see. Pepsi Man! So I got 14.4 right now. So that's 14.4. Open. So it's at 14.4 right now. I want 14. I think we'll go for that number. How does that look at an idle? That might be about perfect. The timing advanced. That's 14.1. Ooh, she a little torquey right now. She a little tippy. Oh yeah, that's about perfect. That's 14. Ugh. Yeah, it's about 14.1, 14. Yeah, that's perfect. That. Let's put a seatbelt on, because we're gonna go out there and we're gonna run her hard again. We'll see what she does. Let's see. What? What? I want to see if she does a burnout now. Advancing the timing and hell yeah, man, that's great. This is probably what I'd run for rallying right here. I bet you she'd still pass inspection too. At 14. Ah, she feels great with that advanced timing. Yeah, she's running a lot hotter though, that's the problem. Yeah, she's running super hot. Whoa. That could have been bad. I didn't realize what I was doing until it was too late, but it could have been bad. Yeah, she's definitely got some torque now, but when she runs high RPM, she just runs too hot. She starts to run too rich. So what I'm going to do is probably bump it up a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to be running super high RPM all the time. And when I'm rallying, I'm going to be up and down in the rev range a little bit. She only gets hot when she's running full throttle at near red line, so I mean, it's kind of a take what you can get. She just runs too hot. I don't know how you would be. It says a performance tune requires an AFR of like 13.1, which is super rich, and it just run too. She just run too hot. I don't know. See, that's not bad. It's when I'm running full throttle that she starts to really overheat. We'll go one more time. We'll bump up I think I want to bump it up just a tad and have it run just a tad bit more lean. That way it gives me a little wiggle room, because I don't like it running in that yellow. I think we're going to go for 14.2. I'm just going to go up one click, and we'll see what it does. So what happened up here? Huh. Hey, exploding mobs, you're back. quick question. Hold on, let me pull off to the side of the road, actually. I can't pull off here. Oh, shit. I just want to know if the stream... Actually, yeah, I can just ask right now if the stream is running, like, synced. Because the last stream, when you were here earlier, it was not synced. I did not realize it. Like, it was like a 10-second or 10-minute delay. So I was answering your questions, but it was like we were in different time zones. All right, great. Yeah, I don't know. I ran a different encoding on OBS, and I didn't realize it was causing a huge delay. And I felt really bad. I was like, no way. I swear I was talking to you. Oh, man. I'm glad it's running good. That's good. Thanks for coming back, and thanks for the follow. You're a good sport, man. Yeah, it might be the battery, or it could be the alternator as well. Bad alternator won't keep a charge, but a bad battery will give the alternator a hard time. So I'd replace both, especially if the alternator is the one you started out with. It's going to be crap anyway. So just unbolt it and go to Fleeter Eden. Yeah, definitely going to be the battery if that's the case, for sure. And I've had new batteries do that too, yeah. Because that was like one of the first things I did was buy a new battery because I knew the old one was crap. And I charged it, and I put it in, and it worked. And then it wouldn't charge. Yeah, that's always a good idea. Especially if it's the original one you start out with, it's worth just replacing it. It should last a while, but it will. Mine was giving me the red light at an idle, and I knew it was worth changing it. Original battery working? Cool. Alright. We're gonna tune this one more time. Basically, I'm trying to get the tune just right on this thing. I want it to still be reliable, but I want it to have a little more power, and I think I'm close to about right where I need to be. Yeah, it should basically run like mine is right now. I got just above 14. It goes down a little bit, but yeah, if that light comes on and you're idling, it's probably alternator. Okay, I gotta lean it out a little bit, so I gotta go up 1. Okay. I just want just a tiny bit more lean. And I think oh, shut the hood. Hey, it's Varg Skeletor. It's Vine Sauce Joel. I was able to get the blue van within about the first week of the game. Let me turn this down real quick, actually. What I learned through guides, and you can find this in guides on Steam. There's 3 parts you can install: the driver's seat, the engine block, and the trailing arms. Okay, you got it, but you don't own it yet, right? So you're pretty much on track. He should give it to you soon. But I got it pretty early in the game when I started. First thing I did was I bolted the seat in, and that starts a timer, and he'll loan it to you. The faster you get it loaned to you, the faster you'll end up owning it. That's my recommendation to everybody who starts this game. That blue van is handy. Cool. Cool. But yeah, for future reference, engine block, driver's seat, or trailing arms, and that will start a timer. Alright. See, there's a car coming. Alright. I'm getting 14.1. I could bump it up just a tiny bit more. I think I will. I was hoping to see 14.2. Yeah, I'm going to bump it up one more time, and I'll call it good. Yeah, they're worth getting. I'd get them both. I don't know, maybe I'll leave it alone. I think that's good. You know, I'll bump it up one more, and then we'll call it good. 14.2, 14.3 is good. And especially with it running hot when I run it down the road, it should balance itself out. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Just park right here. I'll park up here. Drifto stick. Perfectly executed. Sausages and beer. I got too much crap in my car. Alright, let's get this. Yeah, it stalled. I ripped the e-brake and stalled it. The things I do. Okay. It's up one more. How's it? Should bounce around a little bit, but that should be good. I just want reliability and performance. I don't want straight performance because I don't want to replace parts all the time. That's all it is. I'll see if... I'm pretty sure I ran like 14, between 14 and 14.5 my last playthrough, and I did rally racing. Yeah, it just gets worse the longer you play, trust me. Man, I got screenshots. Oops, I got screenshots on my Steam where, like, my car is upside down and there's just beer bottles and beer cases on the ceiling. Let me start this thing back up. Alright. Hey, Scythe Lord again. It's Joel, but in a serious band this time. I didn't mean to pull that far out. Racing radiator is a must, for sure. Let me crank this up, man. Oh yeah, she'll overheat in a heartbeat. This thing still overheats. I don't overheat, but it runs warm with the new, even with the new. What the heck? Whoa, 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 whoa! What is that guy doing on the wrong side of the road? Holy shit! I just passed one of them, and he almost killed me. He was driving on the wrong side of the road. What are you doing? Oh shit, this was a bad idea. It's a little bit... It's a little unstable, going over that hill. Hell yeah, she's running a lot better right now, actually. I definitely need to upgrade the suspension. It understeers so bad at high speed. Yeah, I've pretty much avoid dirt roads now, because if you kill the guy in the green car, you go to jail, and I save scum when that happens, because I can't do that. I'm not spending time in jail just because some drunk guy runs into me. That's just silly. Guitar solo. At least he doesn't want to go bowling. I never knew Vinesauce Joel could shred a guitar like that. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. Now, I seen this earlier. I just want to get a closer look. Should I help them? What? No, no. Okay. That's funny though. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. Unclassified. they're just gonna keep flooring it. Alrighty. Oh crap, that song's... I got to... Let me talk over this song real quick. Yeah, turn it off. Yep, that song will get me in trouble. I know that will mute. That might mute the stream. I don't know if Twitch can do that, but I know the archived video will be muted if I let that play, and I don't want that. Hold on, my seatbelt's on, right? Always gotta double check. So basically all I did was I advanced the distributor timing and richened the fuel mixture just a tiny bit, and it's about perfect. I haven't touched the valves. The valves are stock setting right now. I think I might... Huh. Can you start it at all? Like... completely stock Suma? Stock Suma is fun. It'll get you around sometimes. Bad news indeed. I think I see Cousin. I see his dust trail here. Yeah, I see him up there. He's a little bit up there, but I know where he is now. I know I won't run into him. Hopefully. Pretty soon. Pretty soon. Nah, I gotta go home. Gotta go home. I don't know what I'm gonna do Saturday. I should get phone calls from people for draining sewage wells, because I need to make some money. And what do I need to do? Definitely gotta play the lotto. That's Saturday night. If I win something on stream, I'd be happy. I ought to try doing that myself sometimes, but I just take it to Fleetery. When I try to get the car inspected, I just go to Fleetery and have them do stock settings. That way I can pass inspection, and then I never touch the valves, because I'm afraid of just getting into it. I just do the distributor and carb, and that's it. It's always what I've done. I got some trophies in my last save for winning rallies, just by running those settings. Gotta check the mail real quick, make sure the phone bill's paid so I get phone calls. Oh. 141. Whoopsie. Get in there. What the hell? 120. I'm pretty sure I already have the wood stacked in the wagon. Yeah, I do. So that's ready. I should get the firewood phone call by Monday or Tuesday, something like that, maybe. I don't know. Shut the door. What the hell? My door won't shut. It won't open either. My dome light's on, but it won't shut. The door won't shut. Come on. Oh well. It's fine. And I immediately stall the car. Uh-oh. Phone call. Oh, yeah. Never mind. The door won't shut the first time anymore. It needs assistance. I do drive the sewage truck on dirt roads exclusively because I'm running the fuel oil, which is illegal. If you get caught by the cops with it, you get a hefty fine. But I even on Saturdays I'll run that thing down the rally because I know I can probably not die if I crash into one of the rally drivers. So they can't pat. Yeah. I did that last Saturday, I think it was, in the game. It's a cheap alternative to, if you're talking about the fuel oil, it's a cheap alternative to running your diesel vehicles. The tractor, the sewage truck, the blue van can use it. I don't run it in the blue van because I like using the blue van all the time and I drive it on the roads. The sewage truck, all the jobs for the sewage is on dirt roads, so why not just take dirt roads everywhere and save a lot of money using the fuel oil. And the tractor, I never drive it on the road, so I use fuel oil in that. So, saves a lot of money. No, works the same. It's just cheaper. That's all it is. You just don't want to get caught by the cops with it, so don't drive on public roads. That's all. I keep the sewage truck parked at the waste plant, so... The same, I think it's the same. It's black smoke. It's like literally the only con is you probably shouldn't be on public roads. It's like, why not? I mean, save a lot of money and... Trying to remember, I might have to go there today. I do want to check something real quick. Check the oil. I did run it quite a long time. See how much oil I used. Not bad. I don't really want to check the radiator. Well, shit. You know, I probably should have. In real life, you don't want to check the radiator when it's hot because it'll blow up in your face. Well, the steam will burn you. Waiting for Tamo to open. Yeah. That's always a drag.
Please end your fucking life. I really gotta emphasize. No one cares if you're alive. You're a fucking penis hole. Grab a dick and eat it whole. I need to know if you were dropped when you were just a fetus. So you're so fucking ugly and your face is fucking foul. You're so fucking loud. Can you shut your fucking mouth? Can you shut the fuck up?
Oopsie.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt.
Yes. Oh, speaking of that, I totally forgot. I got a fish trap out here. I still gotta deliver fish to Grandma. I'm going to be a good grandson. Let's see, wait a second. Did I? Okay, no. Yeah, you don't need the passenger seat. You don't need a girlfriend. All you need is grill. Girlfriend don't give you grilled pike. Grill does. Oh, would you look at that? Wow, there's a lot. There's only like 3 in here. Oh. That's 6. I'm gonna have to bring the grill out here and fry them all up. Cause she pays out more if you grill all the pike. You might as well. Might as well. Grill is only friend you ever need. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I will do that job because that pays a lot. And what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Pike. Well, I hate that wood guy. It's not a bad job if you've got a little system. It used to work better in an older version of the game when it was a little more buggy with the physics anyway. But I still got a pretty decent system and it don't take too terribly long. Plus, the nice thing about chopping wood is it relieves stress so you don't have to smoke cancer sticks. But that's only if you prefer. No, you don't have to put anything in the fridge. I just did it because of the aesthetic. Plus, it keeps things organized, you know. Looks good. Looks good to have a fridge full of fish, beer, and liquor. It's almost like real life for me, man. All my fridge just got in is beer and meat. Yeah, but it's kind of like killing 2 birds with 1 stone when you're chopping wood. Relieve stress, and you get work done that pays decently. Actually, goddamn storm. Hercule. So, what I do when I chop wood is I back the trailer up. I used to park it this close when the physics were a little more buggy, because you could sit right here and chop the wood, and what would happen was it would fly up in the air and usually land in this, so all you had to do was chop the wood. You didn't have to pick it up and throw it into the wagon, but now it don't really work like that. So you don't really have to have it this close. But you do have to disconnect it, because for some reason this thing like walks away when it's still connected to the tractor. It's kind of annoying, but that's what I do. I back it right up. I chop a shitload of wood until my frames drop. I chop all the wood till my frames drop, and then I throw it all in. That's my method anyway. It's maybe not the fastest, but it definitely isn't terrible. I don't think, anyway. At least it's the old method, just it doesn't work as well as it used to. Yeah, that works too. Yeah, I've done that a couple times, just kind of pick up, especially, like I said, it is still a little buggy, so like, some split wood would like land out here. I just come pick it up with the carrier. It's like a vacuum for, it's like a vacuum, basically. Oopsie, hold on. Connect. What is this? There we go. Yeah, it does. I remember when you could compete in the rally without, before you had to meet requirements. No roll cage, no... Before there were seatbelts in the game, actually. Yeah. I remember dying a lot. But the nice thing was, you, back then, you spawned back at the house, so you just grabbed the blue van and yanked the Satsuma back home. But now it's a little more complicated, but you got seatbelts now and 5-point harnesses. And yeah. Oh yeah, that's kind of the end game fun with this. That is the end game basically for this game, is competing in the rally or the drag racing and keeping the car running good, fixing it when you crash. That's happened a lot, trust me. Yeah. Uh-oh. Here come that boy. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds dangerous, having a V8 in the Satsuma. LS swapped, man. They'll literally put an LS in anything these days. Actually, in 1995, I don't think there was an LS motor. There was the LT. Oh, shit. I didn't think they'd come by that fast. Not the second car, anyway. They had, it was the previous generation of small block V8s. They weren't called LSs yet. I don't think they had an LS yet. They had the LT1, which was in the C4 Corvette and the Buick Roadmaster and Chevy Caprice police car. Literally LS swap anything. No, it would be an old school small block Chevy if it was V8 swapped. But, speaking of, I mean, it'd be weird because, like, the Satsuma's front-wheel drive, so, I mean, you couldn't really, like, it'd be really difficult to get V8 to run transversely. You'd have to find a transmission that'd work, and it's just like, eh. But you'd have to convert it to run longitudinally, and that would be difficult too. But I was thinking, Topless Gun released the specs, or yeah, the specifications of the My Winter car, main car. It's going to be front engine, rear drive, so maybe we could have the option to V8 swap it. people think it's going to be, and I mean, they have reason to believe it's going to be like a Ford Cortina. They call it something else in Finland, I think, but basically that's all it is. It's a Ford Cortina, which is awesome. I can't wait. That'd be sweet. I hope Topless Gun finishes my winter car, because I'd love it. He hasn't said, as far as I know, Topless Gun. It does take place in Finland. It's supposedly, I believe it's going to be the same map. It's just going to be in the winter, and I'm pretty sure it was Topless Gun himself said that. And basically, the twist with winters is the nights are a lot longer. So that sounds pretty interesting to me. It sounds like it might be even harder, which sounds good to me. I don't mind the challenge. Especially with a new car coming, that'd be sweet. That was something else I was wondering. It would be cool if you could still, like, obviously if you have my summer car and you've built the Satsuma, when you get my winter car, you can use, or you can share your my summer car save file and use the Satsuma as like a backup, you know. I don't know how that would be implemented, but it would be cool to have the Satsuma you built in my summer car in my winter car. I do know, I'd have to go check, because it's been a while since I read up on it, trying to remember what Topless Gun said and what the community is speculating. But, supposedly, if you already own my summer car, you'll get my winter car discounted because it's going to be bundled. So, for instance, if you don't own my summer car yet, when he finishes my winter car, it will be bundled, I guess. I'd have to go look that up again. I can't remember if that was the community speculating that or if that was actually Topless Gun himself, but that would be cool too. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I look forward to building a different car this time around, especially a rear-wheel drive car. Drifto car. Should I get out of the way? Should I get out of the way of this rally car coming up behind me? Nah. He gave me a boost. I'm trying to stop. Come on. Yeah, that'd be cool too. I wouldn't mind maintaining both cars. That would be great. Honestly, sometimes the game feels like it needs something like another car to maintain, because there's times where it's like I don't know what to do. like especially in my old save, I just drove around the highway till I crashed. I gotta breathe for a second. Oh my god. Second close call with the train. Holy shit. Okay. That is what we call a butthole puckering experience. The Doomslayer goes to Finland. Hell comes to Finland. And the Doomslayer is about to do something about it. Sweet. Good job, man. It's always nice when it's running again, and then something immediately breaks down, like what happened earlier. I replaced the fuel pump, and as soon as I go down the road, the water pump seizes, and gotta go back, fix that.
Alivieskan kontaktihenkilöiden yhteistyöryhmä on perustanut viimein yhdistyksen. Olette tullut ukojen sieppaamaksi tai nähnyt ukoista pelottavia unia. Olipa kokemuksesi millainen tahansa, voit Alivieskan ukokontakti ry kautta jakaa kokemuksia kaltaistesi kanssa. Ota yhteyttä meihin soittamalla numeroon 245 283 tai lähettämällä yhteystietosi meille postitse osoitteeseen Alivieskan ufokontaktit ry, toimistankuja 4 92500 Alivieska.
That's a good tune.
I got a piece of shit car. That fucking pile of shit never gets me very far. My car's a big piece of shit, cause these shocks are fucking shot. Well, my seatbelt's fucking broken, I got to tie it in a knot. It's a piece of shit. I can't see through the windshield, cause he's got a big fucking crack. And the interior smells real bad, cause my friend puked in the back. It's a piece of shit. Piece of shit car. Piece of shit car. You got a piece of shit car. It sucks royal dick. That fucking pile of shit. 100% crack. Very far. Oh, fuck you, car. It's got no CD player. It only got the 8-track. Whoever designed my car can lick my sweaty nutsack. Shaking mine is us too. And I got no fucking brakes. I'm always way out of control. 7 times a day. I hear, hey, watch it, asshole. You fucking piece of shit. Piece of shit. I got a piece of shit. Diesel gas sucks my ass. That pineapple gas sucks shit. Oh, what the fuck did I do?
Alright, what the hell?
What did I do? What the fuck did I do? Get stuck with you, you're too wide for drive-through. And you smell like tissue, but I'm too broke to buy something new. Oh, fuck me.
Well, let me see. We're gonna need more fuel. I don't think this has anything in it.
Well, the engine likes to flood. The car always fucking stalls. And the seat cushion's got a big rip, so a spring always pokes the balls. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Plus the door locks are busted.
Wait.
I got to use a fucking coat hanger. What a pain in his ass. And if a girlie sees my car, there's no chance I'll ever bang her. He never ever get the pussy. Hey, shut up. Piece of shit car. You piece of shit car. Piece of shit car. You piece of shit car. Piece of shit car. Both fucking tires. No rear view fucking mirror. 7 different colors. Fucking rag for a gas cap. Tailpipe making sparks fly everywhere.
Actually, no, I gotta throw this in the... Hold on. I gotta fill it back up. What time is it? I don't think I have time to go into town. I do. I do have time. But, nah, I don't really... I mean, other than getting fuel, there's no other reason for me to go in. I'm not gonna have enough time to grab the truck. I might. It don't matter. I can't do any jobs with it anyway. I only got 2 sewage jobs, so... Damn. Shit. Okay. Yeah, there's only 1. I need at least 4. Well... Well, I ought to. Alright, what do I want to put on my Satsuma next? I kind of want the hood, the fiberglass hood. But do I want to take it off every time? Well, I mean, if I'm tuning it, the hood stays off it until I got it tuned. And it's kind of expensive, though. If I get everything that's on here, minus the big wang and the splitter, because I do want the fender flares. I guess that's not too bad if I do. Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles, man. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, it's too expensive. I'll have to wait till I get a little more money. Rally wheels, no offset, 25.90. That's not bad. Yeah, I might be streaming still. I think I got some more time. I'll see you later, man. I gotta go on intermission anyway, actually, to be honest. Let me just save the game. Come on, man. Save the game, man. My summer car not responding. Please respond. Please do not do this to me. I've done so much since I last saved. You can do it. Yes. I think the longer you go without saving, the more unstable it gets. Alright, yeah, so basically, preview, enable view. Alright, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to eat lunch, take a leak. I'll probably play for a little bit longer. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But, I'll see you guys in a little bit at least. I do want to see if I win something in that lottery. I'm feeling pretty good. But, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, and I'm probably not going to stream for too much longer. Um, Hold on. I am probably just going to do the lottery, see what I win, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. Can't really do anything Sunday. Tamo's shop is closed. Can't buy fuel, so I'm pretty sure the sewage truck needs fuel. Plus, I have to drain it, which is another reason why it was a good idea not to go into town to do to do anything, because I couldn't do this sewage job. I don't have the tank space. But, we got some time to kill, though. We got some time to kill. Alright, well.
My feet on my table, and a cube.
I was thinking about painting the car. I don't think I have enough paint, though. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna save scum into the, I'm not waiting, because there's really nothing else I could do. I could chop wood. I don't feel like doing that, though. I don't feel like chopping wood. That's usually a Sunday job. That's usually, because generally don't have anything to do on Sunday, and if you want to venture out on the highway, you gotta fight the rally traffic. So, I spend my Sundays chopping wood. And even then, there's still plenty of time to kill, but I think, I don't know. I'm just gonna save my way into, I think I gotta save twice. I'll save my way and get into the, I think 9 o'clock is when the lotto changes, so we'll see. Taking too goddamn to save the game, though. One more time. One more. I wonder why the saves are taking so long. It wasn't like that before. All of a sudden, the saves just take forever. Is it because I got a ton of stuff now? Like, I don't know. It might be. It might be because I got a shitload of fucking crap. I don't remember that being a big deal. In my first playthrough, I made a mess. Like, I didn't even throw anything away. Like, I had empty beer cases everywhere. And like, I've been everywhere, and you could tell because there was empty beer cases scattered all over the highway. Like, I littered. I was a horrible citizen.
Riitäkö?
Hey, you back? Cool, cool. That's perfect timing. I went on a little bit of an intermission to eat some lunch, and now we're just kind of waiting for oh yeah. Find anything new? Oh, that's sweet. That would be... That's cool. So basically the Satsuma would be brand new. Oh, that's awesome. Now I'm really geeked, actually. Oh, man. That's okay. You can't modify the Satsuma. That's fine, because it's going to be brand new. It'd be cool to see it in its brand new form. That'd be sweet. Yeah. I'm just here to drink Uncle's beer. That's it. Yeah, that'd be cool. Whoa, Uncle. Mask up, Uncle. Mask up. Holy crap. I got a drunk stream this game sometime, though, to be brutally honest. It's been a while. Oh, yeah. It'd be interesting. It'd be different. That's cool. Cool. So I imagine that said it'd have kind of a similar story, and I say that with quotation marks, as getting a girlfriend in this game, because it sounds similar. Yeah, that's what I figured.
scat man stutters but doesn't ever stutter when he sings. But what you don't know, I'm gonna tell you right now that the stutter and the scat is the same thing. Yo, I'm the scat man. Where's the scat man? I'm the scat man. Why did you listen to any politicians?
Oh, wait, what time is it? Yes, it's 9. 9! The heel? Okay, come on. Rabbit.
Terve vaan, että meidän tämä...
Alright, don't have 3. I have 13. But no 19. No 23. Wow, okay, no. The first one, I got no 3, got 13. Cool. The good old moped. Anyway. I do have 24. So I got 13, I got 24. I missed 26. Damn. Oh, 36. Well, ain't that one. I got 19, I got 23. Nope, that's not gonna work either. Shit, I don't think I have anything. That'd be cool to see the Ferndale in its stock form. A little bit better. Old American cars, they, even in their stock form, especially, well, Ferndale is basically a family sedan. That's what it started out as, anyway. They, trust me, I know firsthand, they don't. Yeah. Figure the sewage truck probably might not be in there. What else would be there? Probably not the blue van. The blue van's definitely newer than 74. I figured that would be one of the new mechanics. Something about maintaining heat. I figured. Huh. Now that I think of it, doesn't the mansion have like a wood-burning stove system that kind of goes through the entire house? If I remember correctly. I remember being in there. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I need to match at least 4 numbers, and that's not even a very good winning prize. So. Huh. What hell? Let's see. That's, yeah, that makes more sense. Snowmobile would be cool. I'd love that. Sweet. Oh yeah, I'll go for a joyride in the Ferndale, especially in its stock form. Yeah. Yeah, 70s, hell yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay. Garbage truck, hell yeah. I dig. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap the stream up here because there's really nothing I can do other than chop wood and grill some fish, which is probably what I would do. It's Sunday, the shops are closed, I can't work because I don't have fuel and I can't dump the tanker, and yeah, Sundays are always, unless you can rally race or go to the drag strip, man. Go wreck your car. No, I've already wrecked it enough. My fender hurting. Wreck your car. I was thinking about painting it, but I can't. I don't have enough paint. I know I don't have enough paint, and I don't know what to. I like the dark green, the stock dark green, but I mean I'm gonna paint it anyway when I get the money to do the whole car at Fleetery shop. So I don't know, but it's something I thought about doing. Oh, I could order. Yeah, I hope it comes out sometime next year. I feel like it could come out next year just because I don't. He doesn't really have to do too much to the map. you know, you could reuse some assets, of course. He's got the mechanics from my summer car to work with. You know, everything's there. He just needs to make some changes to fit the winter theme. But I try not to get my hopes up too much for game releases and stuff, especially if it's not set in stone at all. Let alone when it is set in stone. Look at what happened to Cyberpunk 2077. It just got delayed again. Man, that game, I can't wait, but I really hope the wait's worth it. I'm starting to get a little worried. I hope they're not cutting content. And I hope it turns out well. But
Helsinkiin asti, vaan apu löytyy Oulun upo-uudesta klinikasta, jossa ammattitaitoinen henkilökunta...
Yeah. Like I said, people believe it's obviously going to be front engine rear drive, and everybody believes it's a Ford Cortina. I can't remember the name for the other. There's another name for it. How did you put the speaker system in with the rear seat? I just had the seat in and I put the speakers in. I didn't have any trouble. I don't know. I just did it. I just did. Now that I think about it, yeah, couldn't you not do that before? I know in my first save I didn't have the rear seat in, but that was because I liked easy access to the trunk and my car was full of clutter, so I didn't have to open the trunk anymore. I could just reach in and grab some sausages and beer. But yeah. Yeah, the seat was already in, and then I put the speaker holder, and then when I finally got the speakers, I just put it in. I don't know. Alright, so I guess I'll end the stream here. I really don't have much more time to stream anyway, and I don't know what else to do until the start of the weekday, so. The Satsuma will be the color picked for the Satsuma and MSC. Cool. I hope it's dark green. Alright, yeah, I'm done with the stream. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for talking to me. It's nice to have some interaction on my streams for once. It's really nice. I really appreciate your time. And I don't know exactly when I'll be able to stream again, but I do want to stream something else for a change. I've been streaming my summer car a little bit, and I'm thinking an old game. I'm thinking maybe Need for Speed 4 or maybe Driver 2, something on the PS1. I'm thinking about streaming next time. That or ATV Off-Road Fury. I got that game working on my PS2 emulator, and it's a lot of fun. So keep a lookout for notifications when I go live. It's probably going to be a while. I don't know, maybe a couple days, maybe a week. I don't know. My schedule is not exactly set in stone. But thanks for coming by, and I'll see you guys later.